Was it the right decision from Ben Davison? I thought I'd jump on here and give my quick thoughts on it. I'm actually fishing with my son here on beautiful Loch Lomond in Scotland. I'll see if I can show you the loch quickly. It's my son down there fishing on the pier. We've got rods down there. Yep, not the best of weathers, but it is Scotland. So what can we expect? You're not going to get sunshine every day here in Scotland, but yeah, just doing another little fishing trip on a Sunday morning with my son. Yeah, but I thought I'd jump on here and give my thoughts. Was it the right decision from Ben Davison? Probably yes. Yes, it was. But my initial reaction, sitting on my couch last night, was let him ride it out. It was 10 seconds left in the round. And Leigh Wood has shown that his recovery powers from taking big shots is phenomenal. In the McConnell fight, that's a prime example. So I thought, let him ride out for those last 10 seconds. Let Leigh grab hold of Lara, let the seconds die down, get your minute rest and get back in for the 8th round and then take it from there, so to speak. But it's easy for me to say, sitting on my couch with a cup of tea in hand, watching the fight as a casual armchair fan. Ben Davison's there, 3 feet away. He can see Leigh Wood's eyes. Leigh Wood did stumble a little bit as he got up. So looking back on it, my initial reaction was like, let him ride it out. He's a champion. His recovery powers are phenomenal. We can take a shot. But like I say, looking back on it now, after watching it a couple of times here, it was probably the right decision. Leigh Wood's got the rematch clause, which if he does exercise that, I think he can beat Lara because he's shown last night that he can hurt Lara to the body. That straight right hand down the middle was a great shot. He couldn't miss with that. And also, he was in and out with his feet. I think that was one of the tactics that's probably Ben and Leigh had been working on, is getting in and out with your feet, keeping it at range. But that's the thing. It's 12 rounds. It's a 12-round fight, and it's staying away from somebody like Lara for 12 rounds, which is hard. And then obviously they both threw a left hook, and Lara's came out on top. But the way Lara threw his left hook, but coming around with his hip, it was a perfect left hook right on the chin. Leigh done absolutely, and that again, Leigh has just got balls of steel, man, and he's got some chin as well to bounce back up from there, as quick as he did. And again, his recovery power. Just seen he stumbled, gained his composure a little bit, and you see how disappointed he was with Ben for throwing the towel in. But that's the fighter in Leigh. But looking back on it, I think it was the right decision. And the fight was warming up. It was going to be a great. I didn't think it was going to go to 12 rounds. I think one of them, I don't know if Leigh would have got to Lara later on, maybe a stoppage win. That's kind of my thought as I was watching the fight unfold a little bit, because Leigh couldn't miss with that right hand, and he was tagging him quite a lot. And because his right hand was tight as well, a lot as well. He was catching a couple of Lara's shots as well in the gloves, which was good to see, and a good tactic, using his feet in and out. But can't take nothing away from Mauricio LARA, man. What an absolute beast of a man he is. What a shot. If you want to learn how to throw a left hook, just break down the way Lara threw that left hook when he turned his hip round with it and brought his shot round. Great shot. I mean, there's a great fights out there for Leigh Wood, and probably exercise his rematch clause. And if he does, he probably wins the rematch for me. So yeah, it was a great fight last night. Great fight. And that's my son probably going to check on the rods. I've not caught anything yet, so we'll just hang on. But yeah, the big talking point this morning, was it the right decision from Ben Davison? Nah, looking back, I think it was. It was. I mean, it was a heavy shot. Fell right back down as well. So right decision from Ben Davison. You can see Leigh's disappointment there, because he's a fighter. He wants to carry on. He wants to go out on his shield. He is the champion. He is in his home city of Nottingham, in his home arena. 10 seconds left in the round. I mean, there's so many. You've got an argument for both cases for letting it go on, because you never know what could have happened. We've seen Leigh's recovery powers in the McConnell fight, like I've just said, but it's neither. Man, I'm just an armchair fan at this moment watching on, but I'm sure Ben. I've seen a load of people agreeing with Ben. I've seen a lot of people disagreeing with Ben. I'll probably agree with Ben. Because now Leigh Wood can fight another day without getting seriously hurt. I mean, he could have got badly hurt there if it carried on, which you don't really want to see in boxing. Somebody getting badly hurt. You want to see knockouts, obviously, but you know what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, great fight last night, man. Leigh Wood's got balls of steel, man. What a set of nuts that boy's got. And Lara's a hard man. He's probably the number one guy in the featherweight division right now. I seen Jazza Dickens saying that he's got to deal with the Mexican mess now because there's one more British guy to go, and that's Jazza Dickens. Yeah, but listen, it is what it is. The fight was warming up. It was going to be a great fight, and it was a spectacular win for Lara. Unlucky from Leigh Wood, but he'll come again definitely, and I probably think he will exercise that rematch clause, getting back there in Nottingham and take it from there. Obviously there's a Josh Warrington fight there if he wants it. So there's still big fights out there for Leigh. But listen, that's my son coming back there, so I'll leave it there, and I'll speak to you soon.